Hey, I no get time. Oh. To come class now na wahala. Where dem dey? Where dis people dey? Yeah, make we run do one or two things before I go off. Maybe I go suspend this class if dem no dey. I go just suspend the class till another time near. Maybe till next week. Make I dey wait. If we no get to up to 100 people for year, more than 100 sef, I no fit stress myself, teach less. That means say they no want this class. They no want this class, and na till another time be that. I dey wait for them now. Where dem dey? Who dey come late to this class? This is 4:03. Some people still dey come this class by 4:03, right? Okay, make I just start. Oh, guys, when we are talking about directional bias, you know the meaning of directional bias already. Directional bias simply means understanding the direction of the market. Your directional bias, you can use your daily or 4-hour time frame or upward. You can use your 4-hour time frame, daily time frame, or upward. But you see, daily and 4-hour is the best. Now, in this directional bias, you need to understand where the price is coming from, where the price is currently at, where the price is heading to. So that's what you need to understand about directional bias. And directional bias key levels. You know, we also have key levels we apply on our directional bias, which are key levels we use on the higher time frame, which is either the resistance, the support, the trend line, and our normal strategy pattern, which is liquidity, structure, liquidity, and point of interest. So if you are still having problem with everything I just talk about now, watch the live class, the last class, watch the last class. So if you are still having problem with that, watch the last class. So I will just go straight to the point in this class because I have a lot of things to do today. Now let's go to our daily time frame. Now this is XAUUSD, which is your good. Now this is your good, right? This is your good. Now if you draw this trend line from here, now we have to first apply our trend line directional bias. You can understand the market is bullish. Now since you understand the market is bullish and the market don't touch this zone, this may be support zone. If you check this zone now, it's like support zone on daily time frame. Let's check 4-hour. Let's check which zone is there, so we can all see it together. Now if you check 4-hour time frame, it is also the same support zone. Now this is just call it support zone, because if you use this candle, the market break below small. Now just call it support zone. The market touched the trend line and it's currently rejecting from the support zone. Now since this market they reject from support zone, now this market don't give us a new high, low, and the market did what? Give us a new higher high. The market gave us a new higher low. What are we expecting from this market again? Guys, what are we expecting from this market? At least the market should give us a new higher high. Now, since you understand the market is going to give you a new higher high, and this is uptrend, because you know why I'm saying this thing is that because the market is uptrend. Now, the market has given us some sort of rejection at this 4-hour or breaker block. this market has given us some sort of rejection at this 4-hour breaker block. And what do we see from this breaker block? This breaker block pushed the market to this zone. Now this market is currently buying from the other block which we have here. You can also, other block is the best because this is just one single candle. And guys, all this analysis I'm doing now is still on 4-hour. Now this market is currently reacting from this other block, and since this market don't react from this other block, this market don't cause a break of structure. This market don't cause a break of structure. And which eye caused the break of structure? Now pay attention to these structures I want to mark out. Pay attention to this structure I want to mark out. Now this market created a new eye at this point. This eye you see here. Now this eye, and this eye now caused a break of structure. And where is the break of structure? This is the break of structure. This eye you see here. Now pay attention to structure, guys. If you want to understand this thing the best, you need to understand how structure works. You need to be able to mark out your structures correctly. You need to be able to mark out your structures correctly. You need to understand how structures work. Now this market is currently reacting from another block. Now there was a break of structure here, and the market don't break the eye wey cause this break of structure. Now before we continue, what are we seeing at this moment? We are going to buy till the market is able to clear this eye. Now, you know why I'm going to pick this eye? Because that is the nearest drawn liquidity. Now, this is another drawn liquidity because the market is bullish, right? But let's not go there. Now, if you want to buy from this side now, your take profit should be somewhere here. Because this is the nearest drawn liquidity. You should target somewhere here. Now, let me mark out the zone. Now, if you are buying from somewhere here, you should first target somewhere here. Now, if you don't target there, now the reaction where markets give you at that zone will make you, okay, the market is going to break this eye. Because, we deal from liquidity to liquidity. And we are not a swing trader. We are only looking for about 500, 700, 300, 100, 200 pips in a single day. So that's what we are looking for. So you need to understand how it works. Don't just buy from here and expect the market to just break this eye once and for all. No. The market might not be able to even break this eye. So you need to understand where your drawn liquidity is. I shouldn't be telling you this thing. You should discover this thing yourself, but I am here preaching it to you. So it is left for you to understand. Now, because this market is reacting from this breaker block, and this market is currently reacting from this support zone. You can see this support zone. Now, we have the buyers and we have the sellers. Now, as you put this buyer confluence, you should also understand that there is sellers at this zone. Because the market can get to that zone and start selling and start reversing. And you won't want to be in a trade and just lose the trade. Trade, you are in profit already. You should end up losing the trade. That won't be possible. You shouldn't do that. So you need to understand where your nearest drawn liquidity is. That's very important for you to understand. Where your nearest drawn liquidity is. That's why I mark this zone out. Say if you buy from that zone, this should be your take profit at this moment. Now let's go to 3-hour time frame. Let me do top down analysis for you. I want to show you guys some things you are not seeing at this zone. Now this 3-hour time frame is not really clear. Let's go to 2-hour time frame. I'm trying to look for something that is very clear. Let's go to 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame. Okay, from this 1-hour time frame, right? I'm trying to look for market structure shift at this point, a very clear market structure shift from the higher time frame. Now, if I can confirm a very clear market structure shift from the higher time frame, now it is going to give me more confidence that the market can get to this zone and still give us some little retracements. But in this zone, if you take note of these structures I'm seeing here, we don't really have a market structure shift. Only this structure shift, only this reversal. That's the only structure shift we have at this zone. Now, if you pay attention to this zone, we don't really have a structure shift. And you know what I mean by market structure shift? When you have something like this, now a structure shift should look like this. Now, if the market is selling, then you will know that this zone now is going to push the market down. That's what I'm trying to look for. But in this zone, we don't really have something like that. We don't really have something like that. Let me even expand this thing. We don't really have something like that. Now, this is your 1 hour time frame. You know why I won't consider this time frame, the lower time frame, is that I'm dealing with 4 hour time frame. At least I should use 1 hour time frame. If you want to understand everything, I should use 1 hour time frame. That's why I'm considering that. But for now, for Monday, when Monday don't open, go still dey buy. And where is your take profit? For the buy? This zone. Your first nearest drawn liquidity, that zone. So you should keep yourself safe. You should know when to use your drawn liquidity. And if you don't see the reaction from this zone, then the reaction from this zone is going to tell you if gold is going to hold or if gold is going to keep buying. I know gold is going to break past this zone, but let's just wait. So if you are holding trade or you are still buying from this side, you should know that this is your nearest drawn liquidity. That is your nearest drawn liquidity. Now you understand what you are looking for. So we are expecting the market to create a new higher high, but we can't just predict the market like that. You need to also understand what the market is doing. But at least we are still expecting the market to create a new higher high. That is our edge for today. But when market opens, what it did, the reaction from this zone, is going to show you if the market is going to break or reverse. Guys, before I go to the next step, do you understand what I mean by this? Oh, send the one like on your screen. You go just see that one like. Just tap am. Tap the one like on your screen. Why 31 people go there here now 26? Now, guys, do you understand? Okay, I believe you all have understand. Has anybody no answer me? Now, let's go to the next step, which is BTC. For BTC, you know what I'm going to advise you on BTC is that BTC is currently bearish, right? But I won't advise you to just like force any entry. Just wait till markets can give you something very clear. Guys, for BTC, just wait till markets can give you something very clear. Now, BTC is at the discount zone where we also expect reversal. BTC is at the discount zone already. So this is where we expect our reversal. This zone is where we expect our reversal. So just wait for the market and let the market give you something you can trade. Because there is no really something much on this BTC. If you check your 4 hour time frame, right? The market is bearish. So there's nothing I can tell you on BTC. If you know the market is bearish, then the market is bearish. So there's nothing much you can do on BTC. You can see the reaction from this zone. There's nothing much you can do on BTC now. Only if you are a sharp trader, that's what I'm going to advise. That's when I'm going to advise you can take a look at BTC. But there's nothing much you can do on BTC. And for GPP JPY, now guys, since market is reacting from this zone, you guys, you don't know you don't even know what I want to talk about. This GPP JPY, you don't know what because the market don't complete structure. This market don't from this zone complete structure, and the market don't, for GPP, the structure has been completed. Now let's check 1 hour because it's at that. I'm trying to look for something. 30 minutes. You see something about this GPP JPY is that the market is bullish. But I'm paying attention to some sort of zones, right? That zone, when markets get to that zone, I will know what to do. That one, I will update you guys on Monday about this GPP JPY. I'm looking at the zone at this side. I don't want to show anybody because some people know sabi how to trade. So I'm going to update you guys on Monday. So if the market now, let me just mark out the zone where I'm watching. I'm watching this zone, right? Now, pay attention to this zone. You know why I'm watching this zone is that the market has completed a structure, right? And the market don't pull back. Now, the question is this enough to keep pushing the market? Now, is this zone enough to keep pushing the market? That's the question. Yes or no? Only the market can see. But for me, this zone is enough to break a new structure. You see this zone I mark out. This zone is enough to create a new structure. So let's just leave this counter trend of a thing for people who never, because if I dey teach you this thing, I feel they mislead you like that. Is this zone enough to create a new structure? Yes. So let's wait for the market. Let's wait for the market to get to this zone and see what is going to happen at that zone. Let's wait for market to get to that zone. Let's wait for market to get to that zone. For USD JPY. For USD JPY. If you miss this class, I'm going to post the YouTube video about this class. For USD JPY, we all know where our drawn liquidity is. So we are expecting the market to create a new high because the market is bullish. So what are we expecting? We are expecting the market to break this high. So there's nothing much on USD JPY to do. There's nothing much. The one wey dey important na this good. Na this good. And I don't explain the good. The one wey dey very important na that good, and I don explain the good. Now let me take questions. Let me take few questions. Omo guys, I go gym yesterday. E be like say my hand wan comot. Let me take questions. And after that question, if I still remember something I want to talk about before I go offline, I will let you guys know. But I have only 14 minutes left on this live. I only want to use 30 minutes. Maria, what's up? How are you doing? You came late to the class. Congratulations. Omo guys, my hand dey pain me. Omo, I no even sleep well. I no sleep well. I go gym yesterday. I was doing e be like say my arm wan comot. Guys, oya ask me question first. Omo, that one na another class o. Not now o. Na cold water I dey use now. Go gym today. If I go, make I bend. If I go, make I bend. Please talk about breaker block and other block. I don't talk about this thing. Now, let's talk about that on our normal class. Since we are doing directional bias, Euro USD. Now, let's check Euro USD for this guy. Please, guys, don't follow my bias. So, and you know, say I know they trade Euro USD. Now, if I can see something, that's when I'm going to tell you. But if I cannot, I no go tell you time. Euro USD, the market is currently rejecting from this order. See, this is the weekly. Now, this is the weekly time frame. Look at where the market is reacting from. Now, the market is rejecting from this weekly breaker block. The market is rejecting from this weekly breaker block. Since the market is rejecting from this weekly breaker block, the market they reject from that weekly breaker block. So you should be expecting sales. That's what I'm going to tell you. Now, you need to go and analyze. The market is rejecting from the weekly breaker block, which is a week time frame. Now, let's check. This is 4-hour time frame, right? This is 4-hour time frame. Can I see if... Now, since this is 4-hour time frame, now, guys, leave everything. For you where they trade this Euro USD, now pay attention to this. Leave everything wey don happen for here now. Leave everything. Now concentrate on this. Concentrate on this double break of structure. And this other block at this zone. Pay attention to this other block. Check what the market is going. The market don't mitigate this week. And now 4 hours. So look at this zone. So when the market gets to this zone, you can just look for your reversal pattern from this zone. If you can see it, then keep selling. So just pay attention to that zone. That's my clue. Just like watch the zone. And if the zone is not going to hold, you are going to see the zone break. So if the zone is not going to hold, you are going to see the zone break. And now, if I want view chart, trade where I know the pair where I know the trade before, I go start from the higher time frame to understand. Now, this thing is very simple. Now. Plus. But the weekly time frame, there's resistance turn support. No, this is the weekly time frame. There is nothing like resistance turn support. Now pay attention to this. Look at this zone the market mitigate. Now this zone don't mitigate, the market don't mitigate this zone. And if you check this zone now, this is like unmitigated, like this is a unmitigated market structure shift from the weekly time frame. Now you see market, the moment market break this low, right? The market gave us this inducement. Now, the market never mitigate this inducement. Guys, yes, see what I want to talk about. When you are taking trade from the higher time frame, understand the difference between the higher time frame and the lower time frame. Now, see when the market created this structure. July 2021, June 2021. See when the market mitigates this breaker block. See when the market mitigate the breaker block. January 2026. That's 5 years. That's 5 years. You see am now, so no be me shall put am for there. No be wetin you go see, you analyze. Now, you know as I trade now, the market don't give you support zone, resistance zone. So I no even suppose tell you much. The market don't give you support resistance zone. The market shifted the structure, gave you an inducement and started selling. Now, if the market come back to mitigate this inducement, what are you expecting? But this market, but just go and check it. At least you should still sell to somewhere here, to somewhere here, to somewhere here. You should still sell to maybe 1587. Yeah, 15875. So when an inducement mitigate a breaker, can it still be? No, now it cannot. It cannot. It cannot. It cannot. You can see after the market created this resistance zone and it shifted structure. It's shifted structure. So the market is currently reacting from there. You should go and look for sales from Euro USD. You should go and look for sales from Euro USD. You should go and look for sales from Euro USD. Sir, please recap on. Yeah. No be me talk say make you come late to class. So next time you no go come late. No be me talk say make you come late to class. So. Omo, be like say I go buy. Calcium. My bones. There's nothing like recap. When I end the live, you can watch the video again. I won't recap the class you missed. Once I end the live video, you can rewatch it. Now you missed the class now. You can rewatch the live video on my page. Guys, all the class I've been doing on YouTube, you can rewatch it. So I won't recap. No stress me. I won't recap. If I recap, make I bend. Passing by Azal. Okay, this is your first time here. You are welcome. You are welcome. But if I end the live, if I end the live, you can just like rewatch it. You can check my page now. But who are the passerby for this place? Who are the new people? Who are the new people for this live? After Elijah, who else? Who else? Elijah, make sure you join my Telegram channel. Join my Telegram channel. Make sure you go and follow me on TikTok because that's where I do my live. That's where I do my live Monday to Friday. But this YouTube is for directional bias class. So if this is your first time, on this live, if this is your first time, guys, go and like subscribe. Go and subscribe to my Telegram channel. Go and subscribe to my Telegram. Subscribe to my TikTok, my ex, which is Twitter. I go live on TikTok. YouTube is for directional bias. Go and subscribe to my TikTok. So if this is your first time, you are welcome. You are welcome to this winning team. Go and subscribe to my TikTok. Use the link on my bio. You are going to see the link on my bio. You are going to see the link on my bio. You are going to see the link on my bio. So guys, and if this is your first time, make sure you go and watch the old videos on maybe the last week video, the last week directional bias, and make sure you check my YouTube videos. Watch the YouTube videos so you can understand everything I'm doing on this page. You can understand everything I'm doing on this page, so you can understand. You are welcome. You are welcome. So you can understand everything I'm doing on this page. So you can understand everything I'm doing on this page. Guys, why we get many people for here wey be say na only 48 likes I get? Jerry, thank you, Jerry. Guys, use the like button wey dey your screen now. Why are you being stingy, man? When no be say that like wan give me your babe. When no be say that like wan give me your babe. So say USD. We are expecting more buys, but don't look at sell sef. Make I no look for sell. First look for buy. So when market don here, you sef you go know say the market don get to an resistance zone. The market don get to an resistance zone. So you stop buying until the market break. Until the market break, then you can keep buying. So no tell me say you see market for resistance zone, you still dey buy. No try am with me o. So this market is currently reacting from here. Now we are expecting the market to create a new high, but GBP JPY and USD JPY just dey do like winch. They just dey do like winch. But USD JPY, we are still expecting the market to create a new high. So that's what I'm expecting on USD JPY. We are expecting the market to create a new high. Guys, make sure you use the like on your screen. Use the like on your screen. Use the like. If you are new here, who are the new people we have here? Who are the new people we have here? Except from people I don't see before. Shey we don't get another new people for here. And guys, we use structured liquidity and point of interest. We use structured liquidity and point of interest. We use structured liquidity and point of interest. So on this page, liquidity and point of interest. We use structured liquidity and point of interest. And for everybody that is trading Euro USD, now let's do your directional bias. Let's understand what the market is saying. Now Euro USD I talk about now. You no go kill me. I don't talk about Euro USD now. I don't talk about Euro USD. This was the one for Euro USD. You see, this is Euro USD. Now Euro USD be this. Oh, leave all those AUD USD. I don't even get strength. Those pairs they exist. They exist. GBP USD weekly. Confirmation clear very well for that Euro USD. You have a clear structure on Euro USD. You have a clear structure on Euro USD. So guys, make sure you watch how I do my live, like how I do my directional bias. Watch the last class, and let me show you guys here. Now this is how I look for my directional bias. Simply means understanding the direction of the market. I use 4-hour and daily time frame for my directional bias. Now, in this directional bias, you need to understand where the price is coming from, where the price is currently at, where the price is heading to. Now, you need to understand everything like that. You need to understand everything. You need to understand everything. Now, and we have key levels we use our directional bias, and those key levels, we only use those key levels on our 4-hour or daily time frame, which is structured liquidity point of interest, our normal strategy, support and resistance, with also trend line. So that's what I use. You can also use it. Just make sure you understand everything you are doing. So guys, I'm ending this class. See you guys on TikTok later. I need to do some things. See you guys later. Have a lovely weekend. Oh, Emmanuel Vincent, don't worry, you this year, chef. Next time we are going to talk about that. You are welcome. You are welcome, guys. Damilare, I don't greet you. I don't greet you.